Hi. This is going to be a very detailed reading from our guides. I'm going to channel messages from our guides and see what we have to let go of, what step and stage we're on here. Hello, everybody. We got a lot of rest today, a lot of sleep, which was needed because I'm releasing a lot of shadow energy and releasing past life things. And when this happens, it gets very heavy for me, and I have to like step back and take a moment to just figure out exactly what's going on. But this is going to be a very detailed message. I am going to tap into our guides' energy. So ultimately, you're getting a reading from your guides. Like I'm going to speak through our guides. So I'm going to ask for our guides to come together collectively for all of us, including myself. As when I do readings for the collective, I always feel like we connect together. So I get the messages for myself as well as for you guys. This is going to be very detailed. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 decks out here. And this is going to be a very detailed reading, like I said. So, ask your guides for the question that you want to ask now. So let's close our eyes and get tapped into our guides. Everybody close your eyes and ask your guides what you need to know the most. Spirit guides, loved ones, ancestors, starseed family. I'm asking you for us, for the collective, for myself and everyone else. My right ear is already pounding to give us the messages of what we need to let go of, what we need to do to move forward, what we need to pay attention to, and if there's anything that we're not seeing or missing, I'm asking you to make it very clear to us as possible during this reading. I'm asking to channel spirit guides from the love and the light, ancestors that are healed, that are giving us messages for our highest good. And we receive your messages and we're grateful for them. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, guys. All right. So I'll begin with the She-Wolf Tarot deck. Let's ask when it comes to love and romance and love. Let's ask for love first. First, we'll do love with these cards. I'm just going to channel the energy. So if I'm not looking at the comments, guys, it's because I want to get the messages best for us. Okay. Okay. So when it comes to love, what are our guides saying to us when it comes to love? Let us see here. All right, so we got the Page of Swords, but this has a different meaning than the other deck. So I'm going to take a look at what it's saying for us. Because I'm going to, like I said, this is detailed. So, if you have patience and you want to wait for the message, you're here, you don't, that's fine too. This is going to be for those who really want to hear a message and really want to get guidance for the next steps of their lives. As much as I need it. And sometimes I can go to watch other readers and I just can't seem to get the message the way I can get it from myself. So I jump on live because I know that we are all connected, right? Okay, the pages at the end here. Let's see. One second. I'm sorry, you guys. I don't know exactly where it is, but I'll find it. Okay. There we go. Okay. So I asked about love with our guides, and I wanted to know clearly because I keep hearing this message, and it's you need to let something go. Something has to end. You need to let something go. Something has to end. And I'm like, but like, I let a lot of things go. I ended a lot of things. I stopped doing a lot of things that I was doing. I'm sort of like on this new path. I try to keep a positive mindset. And then my mind goes back to the, oh, motherfucker, like, when is this going to change? Like, it's like so boring. Like, what's going on with life? Like, and I ask all these questions and then I don't understand what they say. Like, because every time I see a message, it's always something has to end for this new beginning and I'm always like, what needs to end? Can you just tell me so I can do it? And it's like, well, a lot of things have to end, but it's like when we want clarity on what needs to end, this is why I'm doing this reading. I'm glad that you're here because we're about to get some answers, because I have made it a point to get some answers, because I understand like everything has to be in parables. Nothing can be told to you directly. The dreams stay. You can never understand what the fuck they're telling you in dreams, because I never do. I have to like decipher everything. Even when I do readings, I'm like, okay, a mother died, and I have to like really, I have to be the one to put the pieces of the puzzle together that I'm receiving, the visions, the messages. And it's very hard. It's difficult. Even when you get angel numbers and stuff like this, you're still sort of like, what exactly are you saying to me right now? You know what I'm saying? And it's like I guess it's like supposed to be interesting. It's supposed to be fun, because if it was just like, do this, do that. But I'm really hearing strongly for all of us is to obviously, hey guys, I'm gonna be so raw and genuine with you right now. So if you're excited about this reading and you want to hear like real talk right now, I'm about to give it to you. I didn't sleep last night till 7 a.m. Okay. I've had some personal clients, private clients that I've been holding off because I just can't seem to like, I'm like, I just need like a moment to myself. Like my brain, like, it's so confusing. I don't know how to explain it to you guys. We are ascending and it's hard. It can get real hard here. It can get real confusing and difficult. And oh, wow, Chi-Baby, that's interesting. I've been having trouble sleeping too. I help so many people at work. Yeah. Another thing about, I think what's happening with light workers and empaths and star seeds is we're just tired. And I think I'm getting emotional because I'm feeling everybody's energy, including mine. We're just tired sometimes, It's like we're always the ones people go to for help. They're always coming to us for advice. And when they have a problem, they come to us. But like, it could be really lonely in this world, And as a light worker, as a star seed, as a person who's sent here to do work, it can get real lonely, So when I asked the guys when it comes to love, and the card they gave me for that is the Page of Swords. So I'll see what it says here. And it says, Venus in air signs. Okay, Venus in air signs. Okay, so if you have a Venus in the air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, mine is in Leo. But it just says Venus in air signs. So this is about love, right? We're talking about love, right? I've been so self-hating lately. I feel overwhelmed and alone and confused. I just want to know if I'm still living on the right path. I'm tired of being like my that's why we're here. Let's see what our guides are saying to us. Because I think they're seeing that like, it's like we're at that breaking point where it's like, I don't know what to do next. Like I've been fucking trying to like create and listen to my intuition. And I think now is like a big death and a rebirth. I really do. And this is the part where it's like you're dying and you're coming back to life. And the death part is so hard because you're like killing things off that are no longer serving you, right? So it says here for love, right? He's impulsive, selfish, grave, challenging. Artwork, okay. A half point, blah, 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 okay. The gravity of your emotions can be all encompassing sometimes. Within the light meaning of this card, we can find the courage to delve into deeper passions and shadows. I was just saying that we incur and process them wonderfully. However, there is a risk of becoming too domineering and authoritative, thinking we've got more control over each process than perhaps we do. We should seek to remain humble and open to the notion that we are still nascent journeyers on our life adventure, not become know-it-alls. Shadow self. The shadow, the sheer weight of our feelings may be weighing us down, confusing us, creating thick, impenetrable clouds through which we can only see our own perception of things and not the things themselves. We must be careful what we project outwards. Our feelings are strong, but they are not necessarily what the outer world is reflecting. We may be making dark assumptions of situations that simply need more time to be expressed and understood. Mantra: I take time to make sense of my feelings. I mean, well, we were just talking about this whole time. It's so interesting that we were just talking about that, and I'm saying that. Like, this is no coincidence. I was just saying, like, the feelings, we're shedding a lot, the shadow and, the dark shadow self. Okay. When it comes to love, I feel like we think we know it all, we've healed everything, but there could be some, when it comes to love, with everything. What is love? Love has to do with everything. I'm not just talking about relationships. I just feel like there's different aspects of ourselves that our guides are showing us right now. It's funny because it talks about the shadow, and look at this card. She's like vibrating different color shadows. She's like vibrating different colors. She or he is finding out who they are in different multitudes and different shades of their color of themselves. And they're really trying to figure out who they are in different scenarios too. It's like that shadow self. So like, that's another thing. Don't rush it, is what I'm really picking up for all of us. Use loving strength and discernment. I am not trying to win. Ooh, the Phoenix, hold on. I'm not trying to win the approval of people, but of God. If pleasing people were my goal, I would not be where I am right now. These cards are like Jesus Christ cards. And I just, like, I'm not seeing this as religion, but it says Galatians 1:10. And it says, I'm not seeking approval of God, of anyone but of God. If pleasing people were my goal, I would not be Christ's servant. So like, your own consciousness servant, right? You're serving your own consciousness. Use loving discernment and strength. Okay. So it's like, when this is happening, is what I'm picking up, when we're going through this and experiencing this, is to use love and to trust yourself, and to not, what I'm getting is judging the situation too quickly, when it's not. That's like relaxes. You're just shedding some things, is what I'm feeling. And the next step is like so much brighter and more beautiful and bigger out here. But this is like the moment. It's like, I'm hearing like the moment of truth, like you're the galleon steed. I don't know. I'm hearing that. I got to say this because this is coming up. There's just something or someone, there's some kind of deception here. And I don't know who this is coming from. I don't want to point fingers, but it feels like there's just a vibration of a attachment, like from somewhere, somehow it's just attached to its past life. But there's just also, there's people around you that are sucking you dry. Let's really just talk about that for 1 second. There's people around you that are sucking you dry. And it's funny because I see the Phoenix here on this card. Look at this card I'm going to show you. I see the Phoenix, and she's looking, and she's got angels, and the Phoenix is she or he. Okay. And the Phoenix is there dropping down from the heavens, coming out of a beautiful orb. There's two of them actually. And that's what I saw in my dream, exactly like that, except for it had an owl's face, like an owl type of shape face, the Phoenix. And it came to show me like Phoenix rising out of the ashes, that's the story of the Phoenix. It's burnt, and then it rises out of the ashes, more beautiful and vibrant than ever, with the colors of fire and auburns and pinks and fuchsias, right? And teals and all that, those beautiful colors. From your alien star deck, okay? We got the Arcturians, feeling safe, wisdom keepers, and concern. So the Arcturians, they are about peace, right? They want to generate peace and love and comfort and stability, I'm hearing. And maybe that's why we're worried. Maybe that's why we have these concerns, and we're feeling this way right now, because we don't feel safe, and it's not that we don't feel safe. I feel safe. I feel great. I feel peaceful. I'm grateful for everything. You know what I mean? like, that feeling of like knowing everything's good, like it's good. It's like, but then there's like this, why is there's always this little question of like, if manifesting is thinking peace and I'm happy and everything's perfect, that's great. I can do that. But why are things discomfort? Like, why is there some sort of discomfort? Where is that generating from? Because I'm not building it. I'm not creating it. I'm not sitting here like creating discomfort. Like, I truly believe okay. Now, I don't know what the rules are, but I don't know if maybe not getting up in the morning and working out and like making sure you eat like oatmeal and blueberries, if that's the way that you manifest things, that you have to be like this perfect human and this like perfect form and like I don't think that's fair. And let's argue about it. Like I tell my spirit guys all the time, let's argue about it. Why do I have to be like this perfect human looking perfect body, and they're like, no, you don't know. But you know what? I do. I feel that kind of pressure. I feel that pressure. Where am I getting that pressure from? Why do I feel like I have to be perfect? Why do I feel like I have to lose weight for someone to love me? Why do I feel like I have to have all this money in order for me to then find somebody to love me? Like I have to fix this about myself and do that. And it's not insecurities. There's a difference between insecurities and there's a difference between somebody who knows that there are people out here when they're doing good in life and they have everything settled, they're not going to go for someone who doesn't have everything perfectly settled just like them. That's just logic and reality. This is where we live, this reality. Your reality might be all rainbows and butterflies and angels jumping around, dancing, and babies with freaking diapers and bows and arrows. But where we're from right now in this moment, I understand that in order for you to be with someone who you feel is doing well and successful, you cannot go into that being like, this is fucked up, that's fucked up, I need this and I need that. Like these kinds of people want people who are just as perfect as them. And I don't feel like should feel like I have to match that energy. And I feel like it's pressure a lot for everybody. That's how I'm feeling. And I tell my spirit guides all the time, don't take this the wrong way. This is not me thinking negative. I'm not putting pressure on myself. I'm telling you, I understand how the laws of the earth go. And in this earthly dimension, I have to say that we feel like we have to be a specific way in order to feel like we can connect with certain people. Right? And it's not pressure or I'm me putting, the little things that I say, like, I'm just saying this, like, I feel this so strongly. And I think this is one of the things that we need to shed. And I know, listen, I'm not Jesus. I'm not the Buddha. So I have to make that very clear to my guides all the time. I know I'm ascending. I get it. Everyone, I get it, but I'm not Buddha and I'm not Jesus. And I'm not trying to be that. I'm not trying to sit by a tree in this lifetime and meditate and fast all day. And I get it. I get it. Those are the things you do for ascension. And I get it. I put the pressure on myself. Nobody's putting it on me. But at the end of the day, it's like almost like I feel like if I want the respect from the ascended masters, I have to do what the ascended masters do. Because if I don't do what the ascended masters do, they're like, well, you're not doing what we did to get here. You're not disciplining yourself. You're not sacrificing. You're not doing the things that we did to get to this point. Who are you? What makes you worthy enough to be in? Well, I think that you should just accept me for me and all my flaws. That's how I feel. But not everybody thinks like me. I would go on Survivor because I know I could lose like 25 pounds with no problem. I would definitely do Survivor because I could definitely do that. If I'm stuck in a forest somewhere in the trees, as long as I have water, everything else, I'll be all right. Because I know I'll lose like 25 pounds while I'm there. I could fast and seek enlightenment and fucking bug out and feel like I'm you know what I'm saying? Because I'm so fucking hungry, because that's what happens when you don't eat for 20, 30 days. You start to see things and, that's how people became enlightened, Jesus went to the desert and fasted for 40 days and 40 nights, Yeah. Here we go. I mean, when I say something, I know something. When I say something, I know it. The MIB. stalking, intimidation, and confrontation. You think I'm stupid? You think I don't know? You think I don't know that in the process of me trying this, look, man, I am not a paranoid person anymore. I mean, when I used to pop 20 Adderall a night and I was paranoid looking out the window, thinking the fucking something was gonna come shoot me out of the sky. I was fucking high on my ass on Adderall. Like, yeah, I get it. I'm not though. Like, my brain is clear, so I'm not sitting here making up fucking scenarios to keep my mentality entertained. I know that in the process of me trying to move forward with my life, there's just this feeling like I always feel like somebody's watching me. And what did I say? What did I say? I said, this is why I don't masturbate. This is why I don't do sexual stuff. The second I decided I'm going to masturbate, I'm just going to let out some fucking steam, maybe through an orgasm, I'm going to let out. What happens? What happens that night? What happens that night? That same energy that's been stalking my life forever and ever pops up in my dream. And what do? What do you think we did? That's not made up. He took an opportunity. Oh, she's horny. Let me go in her dream and boom, get her. You think I'm crazy. I really don't care. Yeah, there is a storm here. There's a storm here. You think I'm crazy? I'm not crazy. I'm not fucking crazy. I'm the most sane person I know today. So I'm aware, maybe because I'm so aware, maybe that's one of the reasons why it gets so annoying. Maybe because you're aware, that's why your guides are saying it gets really annoying. Yeah. Yeah. And I see plenty of people are saying, oh my God, yes. And it's funny because I said that, I'm like, they're going to think I'm crazy. Second guesses myself, but it's like, boom. It's like I didn't second guess myself when I put that meditation video. When I put me singing in the bathroom, it was early in the morning. My voice doesn't sound how my voice sounds. My voice sounds way better than that. But I was like, I don't care. I'm saying some real shit in this freestyle. I'm putting it out. I don't care what people think about me anymore. Judge me all you want. I'm not here for your love and your, oh my God, you're so beautiful. You're so smart. You're so talented. All of that is great when you do that, but I have to love me first. And like I said, yeah, Britty Bop, it's not we are so alike, it's crazy. It's that our souls are connected from we came here. And the storm out there just did that when I said that. We are out here and we came here together, right? Whether we know it or not. You could think you just randomly ran into my videos and you're like, I don't know what the fuck it is about this girl. I feel like I'm looking at myself. Like, even if people saw me, when people used to see me on Bad Girls Club, they used to be like, I swear, I felt like I knew you forever, because you did, babe. Our souls knew each other before all of this. We are connected. We are one. Yeah, I feel you, Brie. I feel you. I freaking love you more, man. And it says here, stalking, intimidation, conversation. When you think of the MIB, right? What do you think this is? That's like the dream I had when the Pleiadians came and told me about what's going on. And then the men in black covered up the situation in 2.5 seconds. They went in the backyard, in my backyard, and when I was peering into the dream state, I was like, what the fuck is going on? Hello, anybody seen this? Nobody saw the big ass UFO in my family but me. I was like, hello. It's like, that's like a metaphor. Like, I see it all. Everybody else is acting like it's not there, but it's not because they don't want to act like it's theirs, because these people right here are hiding it. All right. 3 times in a row, I talked about this, and 3 times my lives got cut off. And I'm not going to say much more, but that's just a fact. Okay. It's just a fact. And look at this card I was looking at this whole time right here. Starseed. You see that? Do you see? Look at the fucking card. I'm going to show you. Please pay attention. Yeah. Pay attention to this card. Look at it. Just take a look at it real quick. I'm going to let you look at it. I'm going to let you look at this card. Look at it closely. What do you see there? You see us sitting in this magical dome, and outside of us is this unknown place, and we're thinking and we're trying to keep ourselves busy. She's got the Rubik's Cube in her hands. Behind is the chakras and all these books we're learning, and this animal just laying there all peacefully and comfortably. But I'm thinking and wondering, what am I going to do? Why am I here? What am I doing here? What do I need to do here? We got the rainbow shooting out here, and the cactus there, but outside is an unknown territory, an unknown world. And we're just trying to figure out, like, what am I doing here? Why did I come here? And then why do star seeds get upset? Why do we get upset? Because when we can't exactly figure out, there are entities around in orbs, you're right. And there's a fucking little elf sitting right there. I didn't even see it. When star seeds cannot figure out why they're here, this is where things like suicide, depression, and drug addiction come from. These people are not weak. They just couldn't figure it out. We're supposed to let those who passed away rest. Why don't those not living let us rest? Breathe. I mean, really, look at this. The alchemy, the philosopher's stone, infinity, destiny, and magic. Philosophy, discrimination, and empathy. Philosophy. When you think about philosophy, what it's telling you is you all have your own philosophical ideals of what this world is. You know, Plato and Socrates and Hermes, they all had philosophies. There was just nothing but their own philosophy. That wasn't the end all be all. You know, for all we know, Jesus's view on how things were philosophy as well. Everybody's got their own philosophies. You know, the kingdom of heaven is within you. No, the kingdom of heaven is up there. And no, it's Allah. No, it's Jesus. No, it's Mary. No, it's freaking Buddha. Everybody's got their own idea of what their end all be all, what life is about. And it's like finding our own truth is important. And I feel that as long as you're a good person and you're not stabbing motherfuckers and raping children and being a fucking complete dick every day of your life, I think that you should be okay. And you shouldn't have nothing to worry about. And I really do feel that. And I really do feel that. I used to feel like this perfectionist energy, like you need to be perfect, you need to do this right. And I even had a dream when I was reading the Book of the Way, the Lao Tzu De Ching, okay, which is one of my favorite things to listen to at night, Lao Tzu De Ching. And I was in the hotel with this dark spirit, and he was like, you just need to read the book. You need to fast. You need to read you need to read the Book of the Way, and you need to fast. And he was mocking me. And he was like, you dumb bitch, you're obsessed. Like, and I'm like, oh my God. I am obsessed with thinking this is the way, that's the way, no, that's the way, no, that's the way, that's the way, no, that's the way, that's the way, no, that's there is no way. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm feeling. There is no way. And right now, I'm gonna have to rewatch this reading, you guys, because I'm saying some shit that I really needed to hear myself. I really needed to hear this myself. Are star seeds usually abandoned by their family? A lot of times, yes, because their families are not, they're nowhere and towards the light as they are. And a lot of times the families mistreat them and treat them like they're nothings. You know, they use them a lot too. And then they end up alone. Yes, they do feel abandoned and misled and misused a lot. And a lot of star seed beings and empathic children are usually molested when they're children, a lot of them, or they go through sexual discomforts growing up, and they usually have some sort of like weird, sexual auras, darker sexual energies that follow them around. That's a very prevalent thing, and I'm seeing the Three of Wands here, and it's like you're sitting there and there's this portal in front of you and you're completely naked. You're ready to shed your skin and just bear it all and be yourself. And you're looking in and you're like, but it's like the portal's there. I almost feel like it feels unreachable for some of us, like, or it's opening up and we're trying to figure out like, how do we jump in without like, getting spun around, So it's like this round and around energy. And look, like I said, what needs to end? I think what needs to end is this obsession. Oh, thank you. I'm getting a big message here. The obsession. Once we let go of the obsession to feel the need, we have to do things this way, that way, that we have to be this way. Once we let go of the obsession and we just accept yourself for how you are. It's a struggle. It is. I get so fucking mad at myself when I'm like on this like health kick. And then like, I really do. I take vitamins, amazing, expensive vitamins.
I invest like $150 every month on my matcha green tea protein powder that I drink that really I feel it makes me feel so good. I do all this stuff, but then like there's just this part of me that's always like, I want some Domino's pizza and like, make it the pan one, the greasiest, fattening this one there possible. And then it's like, I want some Chinese food, and oh, I love some sushi, and oh, I'd love, and it's like so annoying because it's like, it's just hard because I really do put a lot of pressure on myself, especially as a Virgo. And I think I came here in this lifetime as a Virgo to really learn these lessons, this perfectionist energy. And I think it has a lot to do with the work I've done in past lives where I was like either a huge spiritual leader, because I've had dreams of me being on stage with people and there was all these people there and I was talking to them. And I'm not crying for myself. I feel like this is what spirit is having me express these emotions so you could understand. Yeah, everything in moderation. Yes, it is everything in moderation, but there's little things that we feel like we put ourselves so much pressure to it to be like perfect. And it's annoying because it's not even that I want to be perfect. I feel like almost, how I feel like I'm letting my guides down, my spirit guides, like, or like I'm letting my higher self down when I don't take the time to discipline myself for the things that I need to discipline myself. It's not that I feel like I'm letting my higher self down. That's what it feels like. And I know somebody's feeling that. And I'm not here crying like, it's my emotions. I know that spirit had me jump on here for a reason. They told me, they said, go on live because there's some people out there who need to hear the same message that you have and the same thing that you're feeling. They're going to really get some help out of that. A lot of people are saying, I feel that way too. And it's not even a sad energy. Actually, I'm happy right now because I love this because I get to shed and express and understand. When you cry and you let those emotions, your North Node is in Virgo, mine is in Cancer. People that put their works in the world in their time, and I feel strongly like really our guides are telling us right now. You were crying earlier. Listen, girl, I was watching Runaway Bride and crying. I watched fucking Confessions of a Shopaholic and started crying. Like I cried because I told my class, my class, the people that I do the Zoom classes with that I can't do the class. And then the girl I was supposed to do a reading with, I told her I can't. And I cried because I'm like, oh, you're such a lazy bitch. But then I'm like, I'm not being lazy. I just needed to release, And another thing that was bothering me, like my car, the fucking window, it broke and it won't go up. It's raining. I could not get it covered for shit. I covered it and it's all wet now. My fucking lights were on. It's just like crazy. My lights were on. My car is off now. Like I'm just very frustrated. Like I tried 14,000 times to get approved for a brand new car. And every time it's like a $700 payment a month. Hi, baby. Go in your room. I'll be right there, okay? What, babe?
Hey, Mom. Why can't I hug you? I'm literally.
Ow. What, babe? Close the door, okay? Look at my face right now. I'm asking you to give me 10 minutes. I'll be done in exactly 10 minutes, okay? And your thing is falling down.
Your thing is falling down.
Your mama's falling down.
Your mom.
Your grandma.
Your grandma.
Your dad.
Your dad.
Your sister.
Your sister.
Close the door.
Your brother.
Your mama's brother.
Your niece.
Zita door. Close it.
Love you.
Love you. She's like my middle kid. She's special. I love her. My daughter is one of the things that keeps me happy, even though she like really knows how to touch my buttons, but I love her very much. She's a very funny. No, I love fucking with her. That's I have to do that because she's very emotional and sensitive. So I have to kind of like play with her because I'm like in school sometimes I'm like, yo, I gave her this one, yo, she's chubby, right? Like me. She goes, Mom, she goes, what do I do if someone ever calls me fat? Because we were talking about like weight sizes and stuff. I said, you know what you tell them? She goes, what? I said, tell them I could lose this weight but you're always going to be ugly. She was like, Mom, that's a good one. I was like, I used it all the time in school, every time, worked every time. I was like, I could lose this weight, bitch. That face though, you can't lose weight. You can't lose ugly. It's just gonna stay there forever. She's like, thanks, Mom. I'm like, you're welcome, Eliana. You need any more disses, you come to me. You know what I'm saying? I got a mouth on me. I got a mouth on hands. Which one you want? You know, that's fine. Choco, what's up? So yeah, so like I was saying, that's what I was saying. Another thing is like, when Choco walks in immediately, I think of creating music and being, brave and courageous and creating whatever arts or artistic form that you have within you. Yeah, she said, yeah, Bree said, I love how she told you straight, bro. Why you catfishing with a filter the last time? I was like, no, she was like, Mom, do you have makeup? First of all, though, catch this. She said, do you have makeup on? I was like, no, why? She goes, because your face looks like you have makeup on. Like when she looked at me in person. And then I said, yeah, I know, right? My face is glowing. And then she goes, says the filter you have on, but you just told me that I look like that in person. No, so got you, bitch. Gotcha, bitch. So yeah. Anyway, so I think of like creating and letting, yeah, thinker. Hello, thinker. You're a thinker? No, really? We're thinkers. My brain is so connected to the universal mind. If you could be in my thoughts for a day, you'd be like, Flo, this is a lot. I'm like, I know, dude. I'm trying. It's not that I have no control over my thinking, because like I do, but it's just like I hear so many people's thoughts at once. And it gets like crazy up in my head. Oh, hold on. What's going on here with the balance? And something here with money. Hold on. Hold on. What? Wait. What? What's going on here? Somebody's gonna, money's coming towards us here. Money. Some kind of opportunity. There is something. Why do I keep feeling like if you're going to get this money or something's going to come in, it's going to be a new project, a new opportunity, a new beginning, but someone's going to be sad about it? Somebody's going to help you with something to let go of some burdens. And you're going to have to take a trip for this work or for this opportunity. You're going to have to go somewhere and it's going to be pretty quick. It has to do with the contract. Whatever you're worried about, this is gonna bring happiness. Oh, with the Sun and the Eight of Wands moving forward, there's some happiness in moving forward here. Okay, that's good. And we got number 44 here. Okay, with the thinker, and then it adds up to the number 8. 8 is a number of abundance. So yeah, that's important. So guides, tell me with these cards if you can. What is required of us for this next move? Like what are we needing to work with? What is required? Treasure Island. Okay, I'm just seeing this as somebody who needs to save. I feel like put some money away for something. Like if you do receive, well, I'm just gonna say, and I'm seeing 1144 there. That's weird. Now 1155. Okay. It's funny, it jumped from 1144 to 1155. Very interesting. Hold on. What's that? Ooh, we just got 2 9s there adjacent to each other. 9 and 9. No, let me just, okay. Hold on. Excuse me. Because I'm seeing like a never-ending story with Treasure Island. Chop wood. This card keeps coming up. Chop wood. Hold on. You know what? Let me see something real quick. See something here. Let's see. Nope, that's not what I see. No, where is it? Oh. All right, no, so yeah, chalkwood, I'm seeing that, and it feels like it's
interesting though, because like if you see this card, it looks like you're cleaning up something, or the doors are open and there's a broom by the door. I'm seeing this almost like, jump the broom, and there's like this light beaming in. So it's like whatever never ending story it is. Oh, I see. There could be some. Oh, me, yes, love, no, yes, love. Look at this card. Never ending story. And it says there on me, love, yes, no. And I think it's clearing up some old past life karmic. This could be like past life karmic situation, soul connection, soul mate. So like love. Truth be told, some kind of truth is going to be revealed, and exchanging gifts round and round. Yin energy, something between two worlds. Higher power and a change in the wind. All right, so yeah, I'm just gonna, like, obviously these cards are giving me like the messages that I was kind of feeling, not kind of feeling like this is the next stage of transcendence, and it's hard because of how big this changes. What I'm hearing, just how big and how fucking powerful this change is going to be for you, and it is going to be a big one. Oh, wow. Really, Millie? That's interesting. Spanish people put a upside down broom behind the door with salt on it when we want someone to leave. Wow. That's cool. I like that. With salt on it. That's interesting. It's funny because like witches put broomsticks at the like corners of their homes. All right, so let's see what other messages Spirit has for us. I think, 41 minutes of messages. That's awesome. Okay. So there is happiness here. There's a rainbow at the end of the tunnel. I am going to say that someone is coming in to offer help, and man, this energy, I don't know how you guys are, but I feel like I'll be like, please, like when I say I like want a financial help to like start my business, to do this, to do that. We always say like, we don't want somebody to give it to us, but if they offer, put your hand out and say thank you, guys, because you deserve it. Okay, maybe the universe is going to set you up with someone you're completely not expecting this to happen. I'm just going to say I'm hearing it's a surprise. Learning how to be human in a world, but not of it. The courageous pony, multifaceted, unique nature. Let yourself be seen. This is, if you are selling a product or something, this is you going out there, or you're doing something that needs to be like, people need to see. It's like promote yourself. I'm really hearing that, and I'm going to be doing that too. Fuck that. I'm going to just start promoting myself, because I think one of the biggest reasons why a lot of people don't see is like, I have business cards, and I could just be going around and giving them out to people, but I feel like, I don't know, I just hate that petty handler, like, but I gotta, put my pride to the side and let people know, yo, look, man, I'm a medium, you need some help here, because a lot of people online, I've noticed, there's just, it's different types of people, so this is baby steps, action, follow your intuition before it makes sense. I want you to look at this card and really observe it and absorb it. Like she's really, or he is it's like this castle, but this castle is built in the corner, in the edge of, like, it looks like the Fool card almost, like the edge of the edge of the great severing. I'm telling you, this is the break and break away. All my hands and now know how to fly. Take a look, and break away. That's how I feel like this is what's telling you that right now. Setting yourself free. Star Keeper, look at you, Star Keeper. And if you're here right now and you're getting these messages, congratulations. You're really like deserving of this. We all are, right? You're a Star Keeper. Cosmic ancestors, see the light by staying grounded. Share your song, frequency of sound, diving deep. Share your song. Earth School, life lessons, soul growth, study, and higher learning. For some, I keep getting this like with my guide saying, take up something that you're interested in, learn something, get it, like you go back to school. And I'm like, go back to school for what?
So I do love plant medicine. Okay, great. I like to do music. I do kind of want to learn how to like work on the computer and create my own music and all that. I do want to do that. But it's like I already know something here. Like for me, the greatest lesson would be for me to take a trip to like Costa Rica with a real shaman who's not surrounded by all these fucking Western people and all of them being like, I'm a shaman, I'm a shaman. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, you're all shamans. I know, I get it. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I get it. We are all healers in a sense, but like some people are just like, they wear a couple of crystals and they go on a fucking $3,200 retreat and they're just like, I went to Costa Rica and I'm so enlightened. Really, bitch? Really? 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 You know what I'm saying? It's like, shut up. Thanks, PR. You know, star ancestors, okay? Yeah, I want to do that for real too. Go for like a month, Millie, and go out there and just like eat plants and leaves and do some ayahuasca, like just because the guy says it's gonna be good for you. So not because I'm trying to like seek enlightenment through drugs. Ayahuasca is a plant medicine, it's not a drug, you know. But still, like I want to sit with him and do like they burn a wood of Palo Santo on you and they start from the bottom and then they sweat you out. They put you in the sweat box, like cleansing the spirit, like really cleansing yourself. That's the biggest degree I could get. I can go to any school right now. I can go to Ayurvedic school right now. And these bitches would be like, but yeah, because you're basically a doctor, but you're working with plant medicine. I get it. But like a shaman who has the ancient wisdom, the history, that's where I'm at. I mean, just saying, you know. Yeah, star ancestors, hidden secrets, lost wisdom, look a little deeper. You're carrying some lost wisdom here, some deep secrets. And that's where I feel like we're getting this message from right now. Big time. Okay. It's Tony, I love you. This is where we're getting this is where this feeling of like, I'm missing something is coming from. Star ancestors. They're telling you that you have some lost knowledge and wisdom within your like spirit that is, it's like begging for you. I'm seeing somebody, whoa, I'm literally seeing somebody digging a hole in like ancient, in Cairo, that's a place in Egypt, right? Cairo is a place in Egypt. Yes, it is. In Cairo, is that by the Sphinx? Yeah, I'm seeing somebody like digging. I'm seeing you go in there. It's like your ancestors are watching you. Like, she's here. Oh, I'm getting hit in the head so hard right now. She's here. She's here. I'm just seeing the doorway in there, but I'm seeing you go through. It's Cairo, Egypt. It is. Okay. I know that. I know that. I knew that. So I'm seeing like a freaking like somebody going. There's doors. There's all these entrances here, but I'm like seeing you go around, like, you know, like you're sneaking around. You know what I'm saying? Like you're literally like going like you're finding the secret passageway because you're from there and you were there when it was. Whoa, you were there when it was built. Okay, so I don't know about you guys, but I'm so serious about this. I got like these past 3 days, constant like buzzing right here. Bzzz. It like feels like a buzzing and a drilling in my head. You know what I'm saying? All day it's been happening. My sacral chakra, girl. There's some serious activation happening here. Serious, not just like half-ass, like, oh, I'm gonna get some downloads. No, you're activating, babe. You're like a fucking activation, you know, like keys putting into the back and you're kind of like activated, you know, like maybe you were like on econo mode, like the air conditioner, when you put it on eco mode and it turns on and off when it needs to be and it saves the energy for what. Now the power is, I actually had a vision of like a lightning striking someone, and then like you being able to touch someone with your finger and like you touch them and it like lightning goes through them, but like these like perfect electromagnetic pulses go through their bodies and you're like able to like, you know, Yeah, I'm seeing somebody fixing like bones here. Whoa, like metal plates. I don't know what this is, but I'm just seeing that. Longing for home. This is what the fuck I'm talking about. Right here. Look at this, babe. Look at this. Hyria. Longing for home, homesick for the stars. Told you once before, and I'm gonna tell you again. This is not our home, we're just visiting. And now your spirit is missing being home. Your family, that's why you feel alone. The blue flame, here we go. Once again, here I go alone on my own. Gonna chase the only road I've ever known. That song came out of nowhere just now. The blue flame, spontaneous awakening activation, integration time. Isn't that twice? Light body, crystal grid, transmission activation. You are activating blue fame, blue fame, blue fame. Oh, I said fame, babe. I said fame, babe. Blue flame is, they say the archangels work, Archangel Michael and Metatron works this Merkaba energy, work through the blue flame energy. Yeah. That's interesting. You're having a lot of activations here. All right, so let's see one more message. A couple of things before I tune out here. I might jump on after just to talk about things if I, but I gotta be honest with you, even though I slept so much, I'm still sleepy. It could be the weather, but it's always this fucking new moon. And when these reptilian frequencies come out to play, when the full moon comes out, they can hide behind their little guise of it's a full moon. When meanwhile, they're in a base up there sending out negative vibrations to us. And you think I'm fucking stupid. And that's why I don't do fucking full moon rituals no more. None of that. Because I'm not praising you. You're sucking us dry. Get out of here, vampire. Vampiric energy is trying to take away all of the joy. It's like, God damn. I was thinking in my bed before earlier. These are the shits I think about. I was like, what joy do you actually get out of seeing a human being just want to be tired and depressed all day? What joy are you getting at? Like, if you're already depressed and all that, wouldn't you want to see something like, or like misery loves company? Like, I just think that's stupid. Misery loves company. That's dumb, because when I was miserable at my lifetime, when I had my point in my life where I was miserable, when I saw someone else who was miserable, it disgusted me. I was like, get this fucking miserable bitch out of here. So I'd like to be around people who were like happy. And I never understood, like, why would you want to see someone else suffering with you? You're already doing the suffering. Like, you have enough of the show. That's your show. Like, you're the star of this misery show. Congratulations. You win an Academy Award for the most miserable motherfucker on earth. Like, why would I want a co-star sitting next to me trying to steal my shine? Bitch, it's my time to be miserable. Back up. It's like electricity. You think you're just going to be all lightning and like striking out here? I'm about to strike, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't do that, But anyway, I don't know. Everybody's to each his own, I guess. No judgment. It's just weird. And then we have Akalanda, the goddess of never not broken. Oh, Akalanda, you give me these vibes with your titty out and your perfect nipple and your perfect titty, perfect shaped arm. Everything happens for my liberation. I choose to become only more love. Look at Akalanda. Akalanda is beautiful. She's gorgeous, right? But doesn't she almost look like a zombie, like a goddess of death? Right? Like, she comes out of the grave with her eyes looking a little bit like blackened, and she looks like a little tired and stressed out, but she looks gorgeous at the same time. Even though she's tired and stressed out, she gets up and does it every time over and over again, or he. But she's the goddess of never not broken. And then she's got these cracks all over her arms. It's like she's got all these cracks all over her arms. And she's saying, even though she still has the light vibrating around her. And she says to me right now, looking at us, and she says to us, It's funny because we were just talking about lightning. Doesn't she have lightning like going down here? Look, like, she says to us, I think she's saying to us, God is never not broken. Never not broken. I'm getting like power from being broken. That's how I feel this energy. Like she gives me like, you see me? Do you see me? I've experienced a lot of pain in my life, and I've been through a lot of struggles, and I always chose the broken path, the broken road, because it made me stronger and wiser and more courageous. And I became the goddess of never not broken because I chose to always be broken, because I know that being broken would help me to be stronger, and I can help other people be not broken. And to recognize that being not broken doesn't mean you're not broken. Because we're all broken someplace. We have to be kind of broken in order to feel fixed, if that even is a thing, right? And she comes out here on top, Saint Brigitte. I don't know why I said Lady Brigitte. Exactly, Jade. Being broken is how the light gets in. And Jade said that. And I feel like being broken, right? Like being broken is how the light peers in, like without any breaks or cracks inside of you. How could a light peer in or out of you, right? It'd just be stuck and held within. It wouldn't be able to come through and just explode out of you, right? And Saint Brigitte, Our Lady of Exalted Light, I've give endlessly because the light is without ending. My soul is all I need. Right. So look, she's giving me these vibrations of someone who's from London. I can't imagine that she's not. She feels like a nun from London. And she's telling us that she gives endlessly because the light is without end and my soul is all I need. So she gives endlessly and doesn't think about it. And that's what I do. That's what I've done all my life. Just gave and gave and gave because my soul was all that I needed too. And it still is all that I need, but sometimes I need a nice car. No, I'm just kidding. So, Lady Brigitte, you don't understand what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Sometimes I just need a nice car. No, I don't need a nice car. I need a car that's not fucking, the window's not broken and this shit's not happening, but I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. I have to be patient, but like I just these credit people, like they get on my damn nerves, bro. Like, this is the trick. We're going to give you a credit card. Okay. We're going to put $1,000 limit on it. But if you use more than 31% of your credit card, we're going to keep lowering your credit score every month. So we're going to give you a large limit. But if you use too much of it, we lower your credit score. You bitch motherfuckers. You bitch. You dirty rat. You took my money. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, no, bitch. We gotta be aware, be on point, be focused and aware. Yes. I will. Yeah, Jade. I know, babe. It's funny because you know what, I'm gonna get into it. And then I'm going to get into it because I'm not one of those people who holds on to money for dear life. I like to explore. Like I went to LA, I had fun there. I do stuff. I buy stuff when I want it. If I want a certain drink, I'm going to get, like, what am I making money for? For what? Like I obviously got something set up for my daughter in the long run, right? That's what I'm working on. But also like, I want to enjoy my life, And, I've been very smart, haven't been spending no money on stuff I don't need. I haven't shopped for clothes at all. I went to LA, bitch. Do you know that I packed mad stuff? Do you know how many outfits I wore? 2. Whole time I was there. It's human mind. I stopped buying clothes. I gave away a lot of it and I stopped buying it. I'm like, I'm done. That's it. And I really stopped. And when I tell myself, all right, but you're cutting it off, like I put all my finances there and I'm just going to pay everything off little by little. I'm good. Okay. So one more message and I'm going to go. So I can put my daughter to bed. What time is it? It's 10:03. Okay. So this is definitely getting connected to spiritual. You're going to be cutting off some real shady, competitive people who are keeping you in burdens. Okay. finances will come to you, and this is going to come through a message or some kind, and definitely has to do with a partnership. And whoever is coming correct. This could, like, I'm feeling water sign energies, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. If someone comes at you and is like, oh, let me get this, let me get that, hold on to your shit, save some money, and there's a commitment for some of you. This is guided by, oh, there's a happy some of you are going to meet your soulmate very soon, not too long, not in 5 months. I'm hearing 5 months. Oh, 5 days. Okay, some of you 5 days, some of you 5 days. I'm hearing that very strongly, okay. Bitch, I shit you not. Look, I have the cards like this. I'm not kidding. I swear on everything. I went like this, and I just went, let me see. Bang. What did I say? Fated meeting. Look at that. Look, you bitch. You think I'm a psychic? I really am a psychic. I'm just kidding. Sometimes I surprise myself. But it says fated meeting. Look at this card. Isn't that interesting that they're down there meeting? But look on top. It's like as above, so below. They met in the heavens, and now it's coming out of here. Isn't that interesting? Bang, bang, bing, bing, bang. My nose is running like I sniff cocaine. I don't understand that. It's like, hi, I did not. I swear I did no blow for at least a year or two now. Like, what the fuck? I'm sorry. I was gonna make drug jokes. Just stop, Flo. I'm just kidding, but it's funny. Yo, what up, La La? My gangster boo. Okay, so yeah, fated meeting. Somebody's gonna have a fated meeting. Okay, maybe that's why I can't find a man. They're like, oh, this bitch. All she does is talk about dicks and drugs. All she talks about is dicks and drugs. I can't marry a woman like that. Yeah, you actually can, because when you marry the girl who doesn't talk about dicks and drugs, she's usually the one doing dicks and drugs behind your back. I'll talk about it in your face. I'm like, damn, I could really go for some dicks and drugs, but you're lucky I'm married to you right now. Or maybe I'm single because I do stuff like that. Like, guys are like, if I lived with her, is she gonna make those faces? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I will make these faces once I'm comfortable with you. I will fart on you once I'm comfortable too. You know, it all depends on the comfortability levels that you give me. I mean, if it's like a loud fart, I'm probably just gonna like, babe, I have to go to the store real quick. I'll be in the car like, oh my God, I was holding that in for like an hour. My asshole is killing me. Right? But after a minute though, it's just gonna be a fart battle between me and you. Here I come to fart today. No, okay, guys, let me go before I get retarded up in this bitch. So those are the messages. Oh, we did an hour and 2 minutes of a collective message. That's awesome. I love you guys. Have a good night. I'll give you guys all a chance to say good night. Flo, if you got that 5G near your runny nose, dry cough. No, Lala, where we live by upstate New York, there are no 5Gs. If they are, they're in like the city areas, and I'm not nowhere near that. The runny nose and stuff is coming because I was crying like a little bitch earlier, but it's okay. I remember I used to have these sex talks. Yeah, I still do. I still make jokes about stuff like that. I think it's funny. I don't care what anybody says. Sex is hilarious. I'll laugh during sex. I'm like, this is funny. It's funny. It's funny. Fuck, it's funny. Like, who doesn't think sex is funny? People have faces, the noises they make, the smell. It's just all funny. Good night, guys. I love you. I'll see you guys later. Same. Good night. Love and light to you guys.